Hi, I'm Carol Jurgensen Sheets, aka Carol the Coach. And my blogs and my YouTubes typically focus on either the addict, the partner, or the couple. And this YouTube is especially for sex addicts that are in good recovery. Now, here's what I know to be true. If you're in good recovery, then you're better than 95% of all the men out there. And she's not going to believe it. She's not going to trust it, not until it evolves into the 2 or 3 year mark. So what does that mean? That means you have to do the next right thing because it's the next right thing. You can't wait on her to be your cheerleader or to encourage you forward, because if I've heard it once, I've heard it 1,000 times. I am not going to celebrate him for doing the next right thing. And so you and I both know that recovery, although may be difficult, it's doable when you're using all your tools. But her recovery is not as expedient as yours, because not only is she dealing with figuring out who the heck you were, who are you, who did you pretend to be, and who are you going to be in the future, she also has to deal with her bodily trauma, her mind, her brain that went offline. She has to go with all that. And so she's reeling from the betrayal, and she's wondering what she can do to feel safe. That's why as you move forward in your recovery, you have to be a container for her pain. You have to wear your Teflon so that you don't take it personally when she doesn't believe you, she doesn't accept you, she has trouble really understanding. This is what you have to do. Since you traumatized her, you got to help her work through it. Now, you got to help her heal. And that means that you have to do whatever it takes to say, I know I caused this pain, and I'm sitting with you right now, right here, because I love you, I did this to you, and I want to help you get better, whether you stay with me or not. That's what an addict needs to say. Wow, that takes a lot of emotional maturity. And so you need to develop the supports to help you think that way. There's nothing more discouraging in human behavior when you're doing everything right and everybody thinks you're doing everything wrong. That is discouraging. But if you know that your intentions are pure, then you have to develop the resiliency to almost anticipate that she's not going to believe you, and to acknowledge that pain before she even talks to you about it. You have to say things like, it makes sense to me that you wouldn't believe me here. I can understand why you would have trouble with me being 10 minutes late. I get why it makes you nervous that there's a new female working in our office that's 28, and as I described her to you, because you asked, she is attractive, and she is gregarious, and she is bright. I can see why that would be upsetting. And you've got to do those special things, just in the same way as most partners I know would not want you being in a sex addictions support group with female sex addicts. You've got to go around what you think you're capable of and meet your wife with the special needs that she has because of you. So, I'm here to tell you, I am your cheerleader. If you're in good recovery, and so many of the men that I work with, they are, then I really can see the changes. And I want to ask you to keep the faith. And I want to tell you to stand strong. But more than anything, I want to ask you to help her heal by empathizing with where she's at, acknowledging the pain, validating her feelings, and reassuring her that that was the old you and that you're the new you. And even if she can't trust it, time is on your side. And just remember, deep down inside, she wants to believe you. She may even be secretly hoping that you're telling her the truth. But she isn't necessarily going to let you think she believes you, because the last thing she wants to do is get duped again. I'm Carol Jurgensen-Sheets, aka Carol the Coach, and I just wanted to give you a little encouragement. Because encouragement is noticing the effort, not the outcome. And I suspect if you're in good recovery, you're doing a bang-up job of dealing with your own relational and recovery issues. And we all know the relational issues are even harder than the recovery issues when it comes to partner betrayal. So hang in there, keep the faith, be a container for her feelings, and help her heal.